What's good, YouTube? Check me out. I play the game. 3 for 3, 8 points. Okay. Nah, I'm just trolling. What's good, YouTube? Get back to you in 1 minute. Alright, so everybody's been talking about how their performance points basically, you can say, they don't get credit for their full performance points. Now, Mike Wang made a tweet. He said 95 to 99 overall rating is driven by win/loss and individual performance, not teammate grade. The closest I can compare it to is takeover. If your takeover bar is moving up steadily, you'll get a good performance score. Win/loss has more weight in part/pro-am. Individual performance has more weight in my career. Okay, and he actually responded to a couple people who actually commented on the tweet. I didn't get deep down into the tweet, you know what I'm saying, because there's like 1,100 comments, so I don't have all day to be reading 1,100 comments. But it says one thing that he did say: losing performance points in pro-am to quitters is known and will be patched. Also, Zach Timberman made a tweet. He said, he actually made a tweet like a day ago. He said, look for a solid buff to badge progression in the near future. So I guess they're actually hearing people, as far as the people who has been complaining about badge progression, it's moving slow and stuff like that. Well, people, here's the thing. Before I even go any further, I'm going to address this. People got to stop complaining all the time. Everybody wants everything easy. Well, shooting's too hard. I got a 95-3. My dude's a 99 overall with a 99 overall 3-point rating, and he can't make a jump shot. He goes 1 for 8, and then I may go 2 for 2 and brick 7 more and brick 15 more and brick 50 more. Look, shut up. Okay? Just shut up and quit complaining, man. Haven't you ever thought that the build that you made may not be the build that you need to be playing on? Like, just because you make a sharpshooter I'm gonna take that back. Just because you make a sharp facilitator, offensive threat, shot creating slasher, play sharp, a 3-level score, or whatever gives you that maximum shooting, which is 95 attribute at 95, and then when you hit 99, it'd be at 99. Whatever gives you that maximum, just because you made that doesn't mean you're good. You can't rely. That's the problem, people. People rely heavily on their attributes. People rely heavily on their badges. If you know your jump shot, you know your jump shot. Now, if you got a 99 overall 3, a 97, 96 overall 3, 95, and you're just bricking every game, you're shooting like 20%, and you done played 100 games or 150 games, or you're shooting 20% or whatever, you don't need to be a shooter. Try the big man. Try the slasher. Try something else out. Stop complaining when things are hard. Everything's not going to be easy. I have a feeling, I just get the idea that a lot of these 2K people, YouTubers, 2K people who play 2K, just a lot of spoiled brats. Like, there are a lot of people who just wake up to your mom and dad cooking your breakfast, wake up to, hey, mom, I need money for this, dad, I need money for that. I have a feeling that's what a lot of you guys are. You know, a lot of you guys ain't really went through a struggle. You know what I'm saying? People may consider not having no pop in the house a struggle. You know, stuff like that. Everybody's struggles that was hard on them are different. But people gotta stop complaining. And people complaining about the badge progression. Shut up and grind, bro. Shut up and grind the badge progression, bro. We asked for take road to 99 out. We get that out. We asked for park rep. We get park rep out. I mean, come on, bro. I mean, we asked for park rep. We didn't get park rep out. We got park rep back as the main source of rep. And people still want to complain. People still want to complain. And it's like, it's annoying that you can't even enjoy a video game. Like, the game came out, well, people's crying about, well, how come when my center set screens, he's getting called for illegal screens? He's getting called for illegal screens because he's moving when he sets screens. If you sit there and you set a perfect screen, not running up on somebody and trying to hurry up and set a screen when they're coming towards you, you won't get called for illegal screen, man. Like, y'all got to get it together out here, man. But anyways, that's that, and I know, like I said, I know a lot of people have been crying about like how you can be a 99 overall, then you can lose a game and drop to a 98.8, and then like say if you was a 97 or whatever it may be, you lose a game, your overall performance is a 95. Now that does need to be taken a close look at, because I could perform great, A plus, shoot 100%, score 15 points, shoot 100%, dime people up, everything's great, and then we lose, and I automatically get set to a 95 overall performance. Now that right there, I do agree with you guys on that one. That right there, they do need to tweak and they do need to patch. Now, here's another thing. This game has been out, 3 weeks now? We got I would say a lot of superstars. We got a lot of all-stars. We got a lot of guys that's going to reach Superstar 1, and that's what they're going to top out at. So, before I forget this, here's actually a Twitter post. Everything I read you so far was on Twitter. So if you want to follow, I think, Chris Zimmerman, you can go to his page and you'll see the stuff that I just read. Mike Wang at Beluba. Everybody knows him. If you don't know him, it's at Beluba, or you can go to Twitter. Mike Wang is WANG. You can type that in and you'll see everything I just read. But this came from NBA 2K on Reddit. It says small game fix in September 24th, hot fix update. It says ALL, however we say it, switching. Beluba. Okay, it says just FYI, most of the time the morning updates are roster edits or changes in the store. Gameplay doesn't get updated as often as most people think it does. This update does have one gameplay fix to tighten up AL, which is AL player, which is CPU. I don't know why they say AL. Pick and roll defenders when switching. They were dropping back, leaving shooters wide open too often. Okay, so I never had that problem with really. Here's the thing with me with these computers, man. Every time I'm facing the computer, they always on some clamp shit. But every time computers on my team, they don't never be clamping nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, So I'm not going to say that portion of the fix was pointless, but I will say that the points and performance needs adjusted in a major way, But I want to touch on the badge thing though. Here's the thing. People's playing park. People's crying about park rep and park progression, badge progression. I mean, you got to work for something. Like, they just can't. You just can't go down there and get 10,000 in the defensive field, and then once you get 10,000 in the defensive field, it's gonna fill your meter up. You just, it don't work that way. Like, they took out my career rep, and then taking out my career rep, they making you grind for something. Like, while you're playing, you grinding for your badges. So I already knew that it was gonna be a difficult task to those who don't like to grind. You know what I'm saying? And this is also a testament to the people who say they are grinders but complaining about grinding for badges. Because if you are a grinder but you're complaining about grinding for badges, that means you're really not a grinder. Because it wouldn't bother you that it takes you so long to get your badges maxed out. It wouldn't bother you if you was a grinder. You like, fuck it, I'm a grind for it. Me personally, I haven't did no glitches. I haven't did anything of that nature. So it's like all my badges that I got, I grinded for myself. I didn't pay nobody to get on my account while I was asleep to grind my badges. I didn't pay nobody to grind all my defensive badges up, all my playmaking badges, man. If you're gonna be a grinder, be a grinder. Don't cry about a task that's hard when you're supposed to be a grinder. You know what I'm saying? So it just shows how hard it just shows how bad you want it. And at first, I will say, I did agree that it was kind of, it was kind of silly a little bit because, it was moving slow. But as time went on, I'm thinking it's not even that bad because realistically, if you're smart enough, anybody was repping up in my career last year, all you had to do was go to my career and do the same method that you did last year. You know, if you want to get your shooting badges, go to My Career, shoot your 30 limitless threes, shoot your pick and roll phase, and you're gonna get 50,000 for shooting badges. It's not gonna take a long time to get some of your shooting badges. Same thing with playmaking. Playmaking badge was the same thing. Put it on Hall of Fame, get 40 assists, make sure 35 assists is alley-oop assists. You're going to get 45K towards playmaking. It's not hard, people, man. You got to stop making stuff all difficult. But like I said, man, like the video, man, share the video, man. Sub up to the page, man. Turn notifications on because I will be dropping more content, more content, man. It's your boy YPD Wild, man.